Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am currently on vacation here in Cape Town, and as we can see, I am currently in my hotel bedroom. I do apologize for the weird angle. This is the best possible setup that I could find in the room, so I do apologize for that. So we're going to the beach today, and I decided I might as well just show you guys what I'm going to be doing with regards to makeup for the beach. So I've started off by priming my lips, and I've gone in with the MAC lip gloss. I absolutely love this lip gloss. If you are wearing your hair down, I wouldn't suggest wearing anything lip glossy, because what happens is the wind, your hair tends to blow and it gets stuck on your lips, and we don't want that. But if your hair's up in a bun to the back out of your face, then you should be good. So for primer for the face, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Mattifying Base. So I'm gonna apply this along the areas where I tend to become oily. So this is like a silicone based primer, so a bit in the forehead, on my nose, because I do tend to become quite oily around that area, and then I just sort of massage this into my skin using circular motions, and then around the nose as well. And then we want to work that in on the forehead, and then I also just want to apply a bit on the chin and then around my laugh line areas. Okay, so now for foundation. So I picked up this foundation I think yesterday or the day before. So I got myself the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. So this foundation is ideal for normal to oily skin. So this foundation is lightweight to medium, I think. I haven't used this in such a long time, I can't even remember, but I do know that the coverage of this foundation is not full. And that is exactly what I want. I know you guys know that I love full coverage foundations, but because we're going to the beach, I want a very natural, very lightweight finish. So I'm just gonna dot this on my face. So the last time when I reviewed this foundation, the shade was very light. So this is the shade of the 332. So initially, the first time I tried out the foundation, I did get the shade 332, and now I got myself the shade 335. So yeah, I just dot. I can tap it so much. So yeah, I don't want to do too much. I'd rather apply less, and then if I need more, then I can go in with more. And then applying too much, and then you got a full face of makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to go for less. So yeah, my foundation brush is dirty because I'm on vacation, ain't got time to be washing brushes. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my kabuki brush and just sort of press this into the skin. I find that this is the best way for me to sort of still get that coverage that I want. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I love how the shade just matches me so stunning. So there is quite a bit of a jump between, I mean, the shade before this. So it's 332, like I said, and this is 335. So when I went in store to Clicks, I was hoping to find maybe 333 or 334. So I was a bit concerned that the shade might be a bit too dark. And luckily on the day when I went to get the foundation, I wasn't wearing any makeup. So I could get to see properly if the foundation matches my neck, because my neck is quite dark compared to my face, and yeah, it does match quite nice. So I'm gonna need a side bit for the forehead. I know you guys must be thinking I look like I looked on Christmas Day when I wore this top, and I also had a top knot. Yeah, so not a lot. So yeah, you guys must be thinking. But yeah, so as you can see, like there's still a bit of like discoloration and my marks are like peeking through, but I'm okay with it. I want my skin to look like skin. I want it to look natural, like it's supposed to look as if, I mean, you can obviously see that I'm wearing makeup, but yeah, I just want it to look like my skin essentially. So yeah, I think that's more than enough. You see on the forehead, it doesn't really matter how I apply it, the foundation, because you guys saw me sort of pressing in on the rest of my face, and that's where most of my discoloration, my marks are. So on the forehead, there's not as much discoloration and marks on my forehead, so that's why the way in which I apply it doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, now with Zone foundation, I'm not going to be going in with any concealers. I did say I want something natural, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my under eyes are a bit of a problem because I haven't been sleeping properly, but I'm going to be wearing sunglasses, and also like I'm okay with it, you know. So now that we're all happy with that, I'm going to go in, and I'd really like to just set in certain areas. So I'm going in with my Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder. I know the scar looks so bad. I burnt myself with the hair iron. I'm always burning myself. Like, look, there's like so many marks here, and they're all burn marks. So yeah, let me just get the brush. I did say all my brushes are dirty, so don't judge, okay? So yeah, I'm just gonna like press into the powder and then tap off the fallout, and then just sort of like wiggle the brush across the center of my forehead, and then down the bridge of my nose, and then on the sides of my nose, above my upper lip. And I mean, this makeup look is not just for the beach. I mean, you can wear it, like I said, when you're on vacation, doing whatever you're doing, you know. Yeah, so that's that. Because I mean, you don't have to put in a lot of effort. Like I said, the idea is to go for something that's natural and lightweight. And then also just a bit under the eyes, not too much, just a bit. I'm using very light strokes because I don't want to wipe off the foundation. And then also, like, this is so important to me. I have always said my eyes with my eyelids with powder, because I absolutely hate. And then also just apply a bit of that onto my eyebrows. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that when after a couple of hours, if you just put on foundation, I don't know if you're that person that doesn't set your foundation with powder. If you are that person, then you must definitely know what I'm about to say. So you know that creasing that happens on the eyes if you don't set? I hate. That's one thing I absolutely hate. So I always make sure I do that. So now I just want to bronze up my face, and I'm going in with this Color blush brush. So I'm using my Maybelline, oh, it's so dirty, my Maybelline bronze palette, and I dropped this palette after like a month. And the highlighting shade, I mean, I didn't use the highlighting shade, but yeah, the highlighting shade all over the carpet. I'm just that person. I'm so clumsy. My heart was so sore. I was just like, I give up. So what I do is I go in with the brush and I just, okay, and then we just warm up the face. This is like so important, because when you apply foundation, you tend to lose the foundation. You tend to lose the dimensions of your face. So the foundation does tend to make your face look flat. So this is just gonna make, you know, bring everything back to life, if you know what I'm saying. I normally go in like twice or thrice with this, and I quite like using like circular motions, and then I take it down to the jawline. So this is gonna warm up your face, you know, especially if you're like on holiday, going to the beach. This is just gonna make you look so bronzy. So yeah, that's the vibe. Do you see the difference already? Like, also just using very light strokes, because we don't want to wipe off the foundation. And then what I do is I just want to lightly, like from the beginning of my eyebrow, go down my nose. Do you see the difference? But very lightly. I would also suggest, if you're a beginner to like contouring and so on, I would suggest starting off with like a powder based bronzer or contour. product because it's much easier to blend and apply. So yeah, just warm up the face nicely. And then for a highlighter, I like to go in with the new Glam Glow highlighting palette, and then I love using this brush, like something about this brush. So this is a contour brush from Real Techniques. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna mix. So I'm gonna mix this shade and this shade. So these two basically. This highlighter is so poppin', and just apply it. So what I like doing is I like use like almost like I'm sweeping. Do you see that? And then I take it into the brow. So from this point, going up into the brow. Do you see how popping this highlighter is? And then sometimes it can leave like a line over here. So what I do is I just take my pinky and I just sort of feather out the edges so you don't sort of see where the highlighter starts. I mean, you can see that it starts from the highest point of my cheek, but you don't see that line. Essentially, you don't want that line to be there. So we're gonna do the same thing on the side. Just use that sweeping motions, working it from this point all the way up into the brow. Yeah, this highlighter is quite pigmented. So yeah, then I just go back in with my finger and just feather out, feather out, feather out. And then now we're gonna do the nose, and then yeah. So I start from the tip or the point of my nose and I work my way up, and then I always stop just before the bridge, and then I just go with my fingers and just feather out the edges because you want it to look natural. And then what I like doing is I do feel like it's a bit too golden, so then I go in with my Wet n Wild MegaGlow highlighting powder, and this is in the shade Crown of My Canopy. So it does have a bit of like a copper undertone, so I'm gonna just sort of top that off so it doesn't look as golden, and then just like feather out. I don't know, I feel like my highlighter on my nose is a bit too much. You don't want it to look, so always if you apply too much of something, you could always go in with your foundation brush and just feather it out so it so you get the finish that you'd essentially want. Yeah, you don't want, I mean, you want to be glowing and stuff, but you also don't want, I hate it when I see that line on people's nose. So yeah, just top it off very lightly, very, very lightly. Okay. Popping, am I popping or am I popping? Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer. I could never understand, when watching YouTube videos, I could just never understand how people and why people would do their makeup on sitting on the floor until I did it, and I was like, now I get it. There's just something that's so relaxing about doing your makeup on the floor. So yeah, I'm going in with this. I like using the center shade, and then I pop that in the crease. Yeah, always make sure that you dust off your brush and get rid of all that excess. So using wiper motions, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I know I'm a bit late, but Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing 2019. I wish you guys all of the best this year. I hope, yeah, just many good things will happen this year for all of us. Let us speak whatever we want into the universe so we can get it. Let us achieve those, oh damn, yeah, let us achieve those goals. Very important that you set goals for yourself, but also be realistic when setting those goals. But it's very important that you set goals for yourself. Sorry, I know I'm talking so soft, but there's not so many people. But we are obviously on vacation with other people and don't want to be making a noise and stuff, annoying people. So yeah, I think that's about enough. And then I go in, you guys know this is like, this is my baby, you know what I'm saying? This is my lifesaver. I need this brush, honestly. If I don't have this brush, then I'm just not going to do anything on my eyes. So then I just go in with this color brush, and I just want to like make sure everything looks blended. So you also just want to make sure that you apply, you guys did see this, but I just want to reiterate the fact that it's essential, not essential, but it just brings everything together nicely if you apply that same shade on the waterline. And also it's nice to use that bronzer shade on the eyes, because then everything harmonizes nicely. The shades are all one. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the same hues of brown, which is quite nice. So yeah, just work it, back and forth. Get that arm work in. Yes. And then now, so I'm going to the beach and I'm gonna carry this brush with me. So if I do get any creasing, I just go in with this brush. I don't use any powder, and just sort of like take away the lines. You know what I'm saying? I love this brush for those reasons, obviously. What was I gonna do now? Mascara, where are you? I know I put it in here. Where are you? Okay, here you are. So I'm going in with the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Expressia mascara. Guys, I've been loving this mascara. I'm so late, but thanks to Black Friday, I managed to get this mascara. Whew, you guys know I love Essence mascaras, but this mascara, I definitely see myself going back and repurchasing it once it's done, because this mascara does the damn thing, you know. I want you to see the difference. I'm gonna do this, and I'm not even applying a lot, eh? I am definitely not applying a lot. Someone commented on my last vlog, so my last minute vlogmas video, and she did say that it doesn't look as if I'm looking directly at you guys, basically, but that's because I'm filming from my phone, so the camera is not where it's supposed to be, on like where it would be on a normal camera. So yeah, that's why. So do you see how popping this mascara is? I love it so much, honestly. I really quite like this mascara. So let me just show you guys how I apply mascara. So I go from the top and I curl it. So work the product in by curling the lash. So if you've got straight lashes, I would suggest doing this. Also go in with a eyelash curler, and then I dab it, and then I sort of drag my mascara wand through my lashes from the bottom up. I think we need some more mascara. Yeah, so that's what I do. I can't see too nice, so I don't know what my mascara looks like. I hope that looks fine. I can't see properly with my phone. I hope that looks fine. Okay, so now I want to go in, which is something that I've been loving, my leg. This is something that I've been loving, is I like going in my leg. I like going with a white water. I like going with a white eyeliner in the waterline. So I'm going in with the Essence eye pencil, long-lasting eye pencil. I did mention this before. I don't know what's long-lasting about this eyeliner, because it's definitely not long-lasting. That's the only thing I don't like, the fact that it doesn't last long. If you guys know of any amazing white mascaras, but something that's not stark white, like that's what I love about this eyeliner. I quite like the shade. It's not like stark white. So yeah, I'm gonna do this in the waterline. So yeah, if you guys know of any like amazing inexpensive eyeliners, please let your girl know, because I do know, I've heard many good things about the Urban Decay eyeliner, but it's a bit on the pricey end for eyeliner. So yeah, if you know of an inexpensive eyeliner, white eyeliner to be specific, that one can use in the waterline, please let me know. That is inexpensive. Let your girl know. So now we're gonna go in with the brows. So let me just comb them up. And then I'm going in with an angled brush, and then I'd also be using a concealer brush. I just need to clean it because I did use eyeshadow on this brush last night. So yeah, and then I also need, so I've been using this to do my brows. I got this for 15 rand or 19 rand from Pick n Pay. It was on promotion. So this is an eyeshadow, and this is the Maybelline eyeshadow in the shade Manganese Violet. So it's a powder based eyeshadow. So that's what she looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and just press and just fall out, you know what I'm saying? So now go from the bottom of my brow. I can't see properly. So yeah, from the bottom of my brow, and then just creates a very, do you see how I'm using like light strokes? Creates almost like a line. Okay, and then do this side as well. And then just sort of just work the product from the bottom all the way up. But yeah, using whatever's on the brush. Especially like in the front of the brow, you don't want to use a lot of product. And then so I do have a bit of like a space there. Hello? So I just want to go in again and just go in and sort of cover it up. Not too much though. We want to still make the brow look as natural as possible. So I've gone in and done the same thing on the side. I just went to mirror to see if everything's fine. Mascara, she's not looking grand. Eyeliner was not looking grand. Eyebrows is not looking grand. But you know what, you're on vacation. Well, I am on vacation, and everything doesn't need to look perfect. So it's okay if it's a bit but I mean, this brow look like she been going through a lot in her life. So now what I do is I keep all my, not old, but my foundations that are basically like almost done, and I just put them in this little beauty blender container, and I clean up my brows with this, going in with a foundation concealer brush. Guys, can I do this off camera? Like, I feel like my brows are gonna look messy, you know. Everything else can look messy, but if the brows ain't popping, nothing's popping. But let's try and do this one, and then we can like fix it up off camera. So yes, start from the beginning of the brow, and then if I go in with a lot of product, I'll like start, like, did you see I didn't start there, put like most of the product there, and then I work my way up, because what happens in most cases, if you go in with a lot of product, you can end up, if not blended properly, you can end up having like a line below the brow, and we don't want that. So yeah, I'm just sort of working it and sort of cleaning, defining the brow. So that's what we're doing, defining the brow. So this is what we're also gonna do on that side, like just fix her up, make her look nice, make her look, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go in with this brush. Where you at though? So this was part of the Metal Gloss range, and yeah, the handle for the brush fell off, so it actually works a lot better without the handle. So I just go in and sort of blend out the product, because we don't want that line there, like I said. I'm just cleaning her up, making sure you don't see that concealer. and by using a light concealer, so the foundation concealer that I just used is one or two shades lighter than my foundation. So this is gonna sort of lift the brow. It's gonna make it pop, make it, you know, look. I don't know what's wrong with me. So now this shade, this is basically my foundation shade. So I normally just go with the shade. So you see what's happening now. I didn't wipe off the brush properly, so there is still a bit of that shade that I applied at the bottom. That's why it's so light at the top, and we don't want that. So what I will do is, when I look in the mirror, once I go back to the mirror just now, I'm gonna go back in with my foundation and just sort of, if need be, you know. So I would have loved to show you guys how I transformed the sister over here, but it's a bit difficult with my phone, number one, and two, we will be leaving shortly, so I need to get done. I'm probably also just gonna lay my edges real quick while I go to the mirror, and then I'll be back. So I'm done with my brows. As you can see, they're definitely not looking like sisters today. This one is definitely looking like an uncle, not even a cousin. But it's alright. I don't think anyone's going to be paying attention to my brows while I'm on the beach. So yeah, that's about it. Let me just go back in with my MAC lip gloss. Top it up. Like I said, if you will have your hair hanging down, I would not suggest wearing a gloss, because your hair will end up on your lips, getting stuck to your lips, and you don't want that. But if your hair is up like mine, you should be good. So this is where I end off this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I hope it's informative enough so that the next time you go to the beach, you can recreate this look. All of the products that I have used is inexpensive. I'll also be sure to leave it in the name of each product, where to find it. I will also try leaving the price in the description box of this video. Anyhow, let me head out. Let me go to the beach and have fun outside. Once again, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for the support. May we grow, may we flourish, and yeah, just be our best selves. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.